Today we read from the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 5, from verse 20 to the end of the chapter. And this week is the first week of Fair Trade fortnight. That means, astonishingly, that it's practically a year since we had a fair trade stall in Propendle House over coffee after church one Sunday, set up by the Fair Dues Shop team. And we were hoping that someone might volunteer to run a fair trade stall for us on a regular basis after that. But of course then lockdown happened and everything went on hold. The Fair Dues Shop in Canton is open, by the way, as they sell foodstuffs, and they have a click and collect system you can pre-order online. Of course, you can also find plenty of fair trade goods in the supermarkets these days. Tea, coffee, bananas, chocolate are everyday staples which are readily available with the fair trade label, and I try always to buy the fair trade versions. Why does it matter? Well, I'm sure you know that the fair trade label is about getting a better deal for the growers in the developing world, who typically work for the kind of wages that you and I wouldn't know how to live on. The workers are paid more, and the communities gain from the fair trade premium, which allows them to invest in their local area to improve life for everybody, including things like education for their children. It's a step towards a fairer world, and the more people buy these products, the bigger the step will be. There's plenty of information about it on the Fair Trade website, including, I was delighted to find, a quiz about chocolate. Chocolate is one thing I usually give up for Lent, so in my deprived state, it was nice to spend a few minutes at least thinking about chocolate, and I learnt a few things from the quiz. The website also has short videos interviewing people involved in fair trade projects across the world, people who are growing coffee, bananas, olive oil, flowers, giving us a glimpse into their lives and what a difference the fair trade premium has made to them. Watching these videos reminds us of the real individual people at the other end of the supply chain from us. Makes it more personal, more human. Jeremiah and the other prophets were outspoken in their criticism of the social evils of their day, and I can't help wondering what they would say about today. We've just read Jeremiah saying, "They take away the goods of others. They've grown fat and sleek. They do not judge with justice the cause of the orphan to make it prosper, and they do not defend the rights of the needy." Over and over again, the prophets railed against exploitation and oppression of others and neglect of those who are vulnerable and needy in our society. What a field day Jeremiah could have today with the inequalities of our contemporary world and the system of international trade. As people of faith, thinking about this and acting on it is not an optional extra. It's not a cranky part-time hobby. It is an essential part of the outworking of our faith in our daily lives, that we should think about the effects of our shopping, that we should use our purchasing power as ethically as we can, that we consider the effect of our shopping habits on the lives of others on whom we depend for our essentials as well as our treats. There are a lot of things that are wrong in the world that we can do nothing about, but there are some things that we can do a little bit about. The cacao farmers of West Africa live in poverty, and most of them have never tasted chocolate. For them it would be an unimaginable luxury to have a bar of chocolate. Yet our chocolate consumption in the UK means that on average it takes the harvest of 11 cacao trees to supply our annual demand for chocolate. And that's just for a treat. Better go and look for fair trade Easter eggs so that I can enjoy my Easter chocolate with a clear conscience.